Before the darkness of this tale begins, before the secrets of the night that swallowed the sun are revealed, don't forget to support us with a like and subscribe. For our story today is not just an anime, but the beginning of the fall of an entire empire. In a city shrouded in perpetual shadow, the morning streets are as dark as a moonless night. Here, sunlight is a forgotten myth, a whisper from a bygone era. The air is heavy, filled with a cold mist that clings to the ancient stone buildings, their darkened facades lit only by the faint, flickering glow of lanterns that burn day and night. The silence is profound, broken only by the drip of unseen water and the sigh of the wind through narrow, labyrinthine alleys. It's a world asleep, or perhaps a world that never truly wakes. Among those alleys, a thin boy walks slowly, unable to distinguish between night and day. His name is Kale, a 17-year-old, with messy black hair that falls over pale skin, and gray eyes that hold a faint, weary shine. Dressed in a long dark coat, he moves like a ghost himself, his steps quiet against the damp cobblestones. He's become a part of the city's endless twilight, another shadow drifting through the gloom. His calm face hides a single, burning question, a question that has haunted him for as long as he can remember. Why hasn't the sun shone here in years? He stops suddenly, his senses on high alert. He feels it before he sees it, a subtle shift in the air, a prickling sensation on his skin, as if he senses something watching him from behind the mist. It's a feeling he's never had before, a presence that doesn't belong in the familiar quiet of the alley. A mysterious voice whispers his name, a soft, ethereal sound that seems to come from the fog itself. Kale freezes. He's certain he hasn't told anyone his name in this part of the city. He lives in anonymity, a phantom among phantoms. Who could possibly know him here? Before he can ask himself what's happening, the heavy fog begins to part, swirling away from a central point, as if pushed by an unseen force. A featureless, ghost-like figure emerges before him. It's humanoid in shape, but its form is smooth, without a face or any defining characteristics. Glowing with a pale, otherworldly blue light, the figure approaches slowly, gliding over the ground without footsteps and without a sound. Its movement is unnervingly silent, a complete violation of the natural order. Kale instinctively takes a step back, his heart pounding in his chest, and in a shocking moment, the apparition bows before him, lowering itself to the ground as if pledging allegiance. Kale stares, his eyes wide with disbelief. He didn't understand what it meant, what this spectral being wanted from him, but as it knelt, something inside him stirred. A strange warmth spread from his core, a feeling of immense power coursing through his veins. He looks down at his hand, which begins to tremble. Faint, dark blue sparks of energy crackle around his fingertips, his gray eyes reflecting the unholy glow. And suddenly, his focus is shattered. He hears a distant scream, a human scream, sharp and terrified, coming from the end of the alley. He walks toward the sound with hesitant steps, his mind racing. Is this a trap? Is it connected to the being now following him? The apparition rises and follows him like an obedient shadow, its silent presence both comforting and deeply unsettling. As they move deeper, the alley walls narrow, casting longer, more menacing shadows. At the end of the alley, he sees it. A small child, a little girl, is trembling with fear, cornered before a grotesque creature pulsating with pure darkness. It's a monster made of living shadow, with long, disjointed limbs and a swirling, dark core. Kale's eyes widen. This is not a specter like the one behind him. This is an entity of the shadows themselves, a physical manifestation of the city's unending night. The creature lets out a guttural roar, a sound that rips through the silence, and lunges at the child. She screams and covers her head, with no chance of escape. And in a strange, reflexive moment, Kale raises his hand. An unknown force leaps from the phantom at his back, a brilliant burst of dark blue spiritual energy that erupts forward, forming a shimmering barrier between the monster and the girl just moments before impact. The creature slams into the shield, letting out a screech of rage. Kale stands frozen, looking at his own hand, shocked by the power he just unconsciously unleashed. The first battle for the soul of the Sunless City had just begun.